Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Reality. How you doing? And on Mother Wendy. Now, this is gonna be my episode recap of Summer House Martha's Vineyard, Black Folks Edition. I had to throw that in there. But the episode opens up with Jasmine, who is actually going through it due to the simple fact that she finds out that Silas is gonna be deployed. You know, she's told us, the audience, that she's having a baby. And it means so much to them. There's nothing more precious than the rest of family. And then stop right there. But yeah, so they having a baby. And but Bria is not letting up off of Jasmine. She is having one of her tantrums, and we tired. The people have spoken, Bria, and we are tired. It all goes back to Mariah, right? So she tells everybody, what if I was the one who wanted Phil to come in? And then Preston was like, yeah, we already know you want Phil to come in. What if it was the other way around and everybody wanted Phil to come in? I was only no. Well, I would respect your wish. Lies. Using lies as alibis. Watch out for lies. Because I'm going to tell you right here and right now, y'all know just as well as I do is that Heifer don't care about nobody but herself and that little dog. Later on in the episode, you're going to see why I said that. So they get into it. Embarrassing them. You know how we black people internalize when the people are watching. You know, we think if the Caucasians around watching. You know, we got to be on our P's and Q's and do the code switching things. So everybody's embarrassed by her behavior. But no, she's supposed to be well put together. She is with the Caucasian man, right? These are the types that's supposed to know how to be prim and proper. Shout out to Candace Owens. So Nick jumps in and is like, girl, stop. Right now. We're looking cuckoo. Now I call the hot pocket a cuckoo too, but I'm talking about she's looking kooky, doing all that noise and whatnots and making a bunch of racket like my children right now. After I told them over and over again, that mama's feeling. So if you hear the cuss, it's the raccoons. My itty bitties. My feral children. Disobedient. Hard to the head. So they get in the car once they've embarrassed themselves. And Bria is still going. And going. Again, the people are tired. Then she's going to say, if I ain't late, it's going to be all your fault. Lay, bitch. Bye. So Shanice and Jasmine are talking. And Shanice is letting Jasmine know that she's been going through a whole lot of things because she had to end up spending like $20,000 to get a lawyer for the stalking, the losing the job, and all these type of stuff. All this stuff ran in together. And girl, I am feeling you right now because I am going through it with this house. Boy, if it's one thing I don't regret, it's that one single solitary moment where I lost my whole mind in the state of Mississippi and then let my water run overnight and my pipes burst. That has been since January. And no one, and I mean no one, has fixed my house. State Farm was not there. And it was the same exact, every time I see that commercial, it pisses me off. The same exact thing that's going on when Ludacris comes into the people's house. That's what happened to my house. That's the exact thing. They have not compensated me yet. That's neither here nor there. That's just my thing. But anyway, in the hallway, you have Nick and Bria, and they're having a separate conversation. And she's like, the dog is lonely. Now, don't y'all supposed to be each other's emotional support pet? I'm just saying. So Nick is confused because Bria is accusing him of calling her all kind of names like prostitutes and HOEs. And I'm like, a ho-ho-hos. That's another way to do it. I remember I said I was going to say ho-ho-ho when I said, like Christmas. That way I won't have to spell it wrong. Because I know how to spell the word. As Kelvin Hunter said, who was? Is Kelvin Hunter getting paid for doing Instagram? Does he have a blue check? Now, I've been offered a blue check, mind you, on Meta and Instagram. Not quite yet Twitter. But baby, I'm not paying for no blue check. I'm not going to do it. It's the principalities. Back downstairs in the messy kitchen, Bria's like, you call me out my name. You call me a ho, ho, ho. And he said, say what now? I said the dog was crying for you. Where did you get the word ho, ho, ho? You are confused. Sitting in there and living in confusion. Just like you like to do. Do you think that you coming across as interesting with all this ridiculous behavior? I know not. Now some inserts herself into the situation and she begins to fabricate a new story in a storyline saying that Bria is calm. Say what now? What Bria are you talking about? I know you're not talking about the one that's on Summerhouse Martha's Vineyard. You must be talking about the one over there on one of the white vineyards. Because not the black edition. Not the Bria I know. So Nick is ready to dip. Now, you know they got the accusations against Nick. So Nick don't want to be around them anyway. He trying to tread lightly and what's not. And then Bria tells him, sit your ass down. And he's like, what? I'm getting out of here because y'all getting on my nerves. Basically what he's saying, I understand. Because they getting on my nerves. Like I told you before, I don't like anybody on this cast other than Jasmine, Preston, and Noelle. The rest of them can go to hell. So then they tell him, Bria and Summer, I need an emotional support pet. Well, not really. They told him to be their emotional cuddle buddy. Say what now? You know this a thing. It's really a thing. Yeah, we know it's a thing. But he said he has a girlfriend. He's trying to respect your boundaries. Again, didn't you all introduce? Rewind. Didn't you all just say he was too touchy-feely? So being that he's too touchy-feely, I'm like him. I'm like Chris from Potomac. I'm going to fall back. Way back. Back in the time. If you know, then you know. So the next day, we're all in the kitchen and, Shanice apologizes to Alex by saying, I apologize for saying I hate you. And then they do the flashback and it says, my mom hates you. Mom? Your mom hates him? I would have just been like, girl, you and your mom. You and me, your cousin and your mama too. Fuck all y'all. Mm-hmm. I said what I said. Child. But, ooh, baby. That's I'm trying to tell you that. But mind you, Caucasian mama thinks Alex is fine. Just like for some reason everybody else on this show, and then people down to the internet too. So like I said, people, the mama think you're fine. The people down to the internet think you're fine too. But it's the chin for me. I really think that he's beard handsome. I have discovered a lot of different men. If you go back and look at my shorts, that Jalen Hurts short where I do the magic ring around him. That is so cute, by the way. Anyway, I'm beginning to think a lot of men are just beard handsome. The guy from Queen Sugar. And what was his name? Raji, RJ, Ralph Angel. Yes, baby. He's beard handsome. I saw him without one. Not quite Ralph Angel without the beard. Jalen Hurts, like I said. Not quite Jalen Hurts without the beard. So, more concessions made for Bria. She decides to say to only let Mariah come in for festivities and not for to stay in the house. And baby, when I tell you that Jasmine has been more than accommodating to this heifer, couldn't be me. Yeah, my best friend is coming. Y'all don't like me. Jordan wants to be the HBIC, and nobody is respecting the rules of the house. So yeah, she's gonna stay. And I said what the fuck I said. But then again, Jasmine remembers that she was a good friend of her and came to Silas's graduation. Now, if Silas don't get round back there, now he getting on my nerve now. Silas is definitely a misogynist pig. However, she needs somebody in that house to have her back while she's carrying around all these emotions. Emotions make you cry sometimes. Emotions make you sad sometimes. All about emotion. So they get ready to play basketball because everybody's asking about basketball. And baby, you think the way they were talking about basketball, you would think some of them would be able to play. And as the friends on my street used to say, and I'm not sure if one of these words are appropriate, because I was trying to think in my mind the whole time I was watching this episode. I watched the episode Sunday, but I had doctor's appointments in between there and between children going to their little activities and what's not. So I didn't get to do the recap, which I normally do Martha's Vineyard recap Monday, but I didn't get to do it yesterday. So anyway, as I was saying, this word right here is what they used to call me playing softball, the guys on the street. Flicked it. Now, I'm not sure, because that's supposed to be short for something, but I never did really realize what the word was short for, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it since that's a slang term, and maybe not offensive to somebody. So if you're down in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, but them playing basketball, flicked it. A daggone mess. You got people breaking ankles, breaking toes, throwing up. Jasmine gets hit in, Noelle gets hit in the stomach. Jasmine sits it out. A mess. The worst case of any type of basketball. Everybody missing buckets. Nope. Not even the dudes. I'm telling you, flicked it. And they black folks. Now, naturally, but unnaturally, you gotta look at Amir. But naturally, black men can shoot around a little bit. I can understand the ladies, but the men. But then again, you got Alex, and he's a Kappa, and then he's also in the world of smooth. But I've known many Kappas that were in the world of smooth and could make a basket. At least one. Just imagine if Caitlin Clark was out there. The embarrassment. So, like I was saying, they flicked it. And Shanice needs ice because she twisted her ankle. And, Noelle is still throwing up. So, they get ready to go to the club. So, when they get to the club, the stupidest thing happens. Right? Did Bria just bring the dog in the club? Now, when I see emotional support animals sniffing over my damn food down to the produce, yeah, still a dog. Or when I see them sniffing over the clothes in the clothing department, yeah, still a dog. I'm glad when people have rules about them not being able to come in, because, baby, I almost lost my it when I saw an emotional support dog down to the doggone Applebee's. Big dog. Big, hairy dog. Sitting across from me at the table. I try my best to be politically correct and sound as I can. Remember, I didn't want to say the word flicked, because I couldn't think of anything else to call. Basketball Elite Challenge? No. Flicked it. Anyway, I tried my best to hold it together, but baby, I had to get my food to go. I cannot stand it. I almost threw up. A dog is a dog is a dog. And I was glad he set her ass on out the door. She gets out the door, right? She's sitting in the car. She calls Simon, and Simon needs me for everything. Now it's give and slay. I can't help it. When I see a black woman and a white man, and this girl don't clean up no kitchen down to with the black folks, but when she get around her old dude, she's everything to him, which gave me the impression that she didn't clean up around him until I do everything for him. I cook for him. And, this separation has caused a strain on that relationship. Then she goes take the dog out to pee. The dog gets ready to pee and she gets sprayed by a skunk. What better person could that have happened to? Made me smile. Just saying. So it's rodeo day, and what do we see Preston getting ready? Baby, that's a sight that I could have definitely done. I like Preston. I don't like his booty cheeks. I don't really like to see men's booty cheeks, period. I don't even know how I had children, because I can't stand to look at man's booty cheeks. Something about a man's booty cheeks. So Preston talks to Phil, and they come up with some kind of resolution because Phil is just like saying he's truly sorry. And it just really made him upset that, I can't remember who said that he wasn't funny, but somebody in the house said he wasn't funny. And that just like kind of sent him over because he is a comedian. You're not funny to me, Preston. I mean, Phil, taking a dump in somebody's toilet, that's not funny. I wouldn't have laughed at that either. So saying you're not funny is the truth. So Shanice is talking to the recruiter, and then we see all these games and ish. That's not a rodeo. Man, you need to go to a black rodeo. Because they don't play circus games at the rodeo. That I know of. I've never seen it. Maybe at the white rodeo. He is black and Lebanese, which he can't seem to let us forget. So when they get home, everybody is wondering what's going on with Jasmine, because Jasmine is saying that she's going to have a special event for them tonight. But after that, they're going to do showtime at the Apollo. So Amir calls the batch, because that's what she is. Dry as a day-old bone. The ones my mama used to eat. Because, baby, my mama used to suck the marrow out her bone. Confessions. Confessions is good for the soul, they say. It's my turn. I'm just going to let you know. My mama used to suck a bone dry. And, baby, that's how that girlfriend was acting. Just like those bones. My mama sucked the marrow out of them. Because that's exactly what she's doing to Amir. Sucking him dry. Sucking him right down to the marrow. This girl right here. And see, that's the thing about black men that they say is one of their main problems when they date black women. We have a tube. And what did I tell you that black men do? I said it before in other videos. The white women that black men date, they seem to emulate the very same characteristics that black women do. Or is it, check this out, surprising, that white women have attitudes? Shocking, I know. Somebody had to tell y'all. But they're supposed to be more submissive. Did you see how that girl was treating Amir? That looks submissive to you? Anyway. So Noelle and Summer talk. And Summer is trying to still play it off like she don't care that she was trying to talk to Alex as well. It's like, well, you could have told me that. You could have told me that y'all had bumped and grind. I don't see nothing wrong. Oh, don't do it. No R. Kelly. My bad. But it fits, fits the situation. Sometimes it just pops in my head. You know how I just like throw in a song to get my point across. Delete that. Delete. So anyway, she's like, oh, well, I made him come a couple times. And so it's no big deal. Say what now? Girl, what did he like it? Did he like, baby, did he like it raw with you? Because Alex is acting like it was just a hit and quit type thing. I'm sorry to tell you, but, he don't feel no sparks from no L either, so y'all even, in my opinion. So, Summer's been acting a little high strung, which we all know is really because of Alex, but she tries to put it on Bria. And what was the issue with her and Bria? Not this episode. Did they have an issue? Drop down in the comments, let me know, because I don't remember seeing them having issues. But, Summer is the queen of what? The deflect. They go back to the dinner table. Ding, 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 ding. Hit the glass. Jasmine. I'm going to tell you who the unexpected guest is. The unexpected guest has already been here. I'm having a baby. And his name is Baby Cooper. So she knows she's having a boy. So everybody gets some confession. This is no surprise to us. We knew she was pregnant. Did you see the boob? The boobs were sitting. The boobs were boobing. Everybody says this except Amir. Of course. The black and Lebanese dude is their head. You know how those little whistles come out your ears on the cartoon? When they get mad? I'm just going to call that air in Amir's head. He should have been a blonde Lebanese. That's what he should have been. So she does her stomach, right? Suck it in, suck it out. Now, when I was 4 months pregnant, it wasn't no more sucking in. The only time I could suck is when I was in my very early stages, like a couple weeks, maybe a month. But that sucking in stopped around about like the lower fourth, third week. But she really was sucking in, and I was like, girl, how you do it? She was like, oh, and I couldn't breathe. And I was like, I'm just tired of sucking in. Child, that's a skill. That is a skill. So if you get pregnant again, you better hold on to that. So they asked her if she was going to be able to go with Silas is, and she's like, no, he's not going to be here to witness me having a baby. And that's sad. But, that's the part of being a military wife. It's all about deployment, and deployment means raises and, more stripes. So that's what it is. And you don't have to go in this minute. Like I said, nowadays it's more like sometimes you can have a choice. But if you want to make real money in the military, deployment is where it's at, because they give them tax-free cash. I think my children's father brought home $40,000 one day, just out the blue. But it's because he was deployed. Yeah, your girl know a little something about the military. My best friend was in the military. My children's father was in the military. Very close. So they was like, maybe you could fly to him. No. Don't work like that, especially if he's in a area where they do the war. I wouldn't recommend that. Just saying. But, a lot of times military families stay together because, like my friend's brother-in-law, he was high ranking, like E8, way up there in the Army. And he took his family everywhere. Not on when they were out in the field, but like Germany and all that type of stuff, raised their family in Germany for some time. So you can take your family sometime. When my friend, my best friend, she used to leave her son with his dad, because he also was in the military, but he run over by a motorcycle and he retired. That's neither here nor there. Why am I telling you? I'm just trying to bring the military mindset to the video. So when they realized that, this was not a possibility, and Silas was definitely not going to be there to witness the birth of his first child. Allegedly first child. Who knows? Is it really his first child? You look at Jasmine. Jordan. I'm talking about Jordan. Jordan. You look at Jordan, you're paying over her, no excitement, flat affect. Can't stand this girl right here. And we supposed to be all emotional about your alopecia. And you give her nothing. And the only person that's in a common prayer zone, and I don't pray, But, you know, that ain't my ministry. She gets up. If you want to be calm, meditate. Anyway, she prays over her, and she does the sweetest prayer, though. And even though I don't pray no more, and I left Christianity a long time ago, all religion, I did feel that. I felt it because that was two humans connected. It had nothing to do with the prayer. Did I mention Jordan insinuated that may not be Silas's first child? Low down, dirty, conniving heifer. I don't know if I mentioned it or not because I put the video on pause because I was chastising my feral children. Now they do the talent show.
What?
So Silas, why do I call him Silas? I often call Silas Preston Silas. Did I say it like that? Anyway, Preston is the judge, and Bria flips over like she's a circus pet and flips Milo over. That's not talent. Then the girls put on wigs, and I think their names are kitty cats or pea cats or something like that. But they looked a mess, especially Shanice. Her wig was pulled all the way down to her forehead. Then Alex does a ditty, and he looks like he's singing a song. Now, you know that a stalker, so that might not have been the right road to take. And Jasmine raps. To me, she should have won. Amir does a poem that he Googled. Y'all, they need something to do. Because that all was a mess. A hot turban mess. You know why I call it turban, because turbans are out in the desert. And that's the hottest place I can think of. So it's hot turban mess. Yeah. Don't do that no more. Ever again. Because needless to say, I got a secret. Even though Alex is in John Legend's family, it runs in the family that they don't sing that well. I'm just saying, somebody had to tell them. And Jasmine's little rap was rapping to me, which I thought it was Bria that was the rapper. So I was thinking that Bria was going to rap instead of flipping that dog over. That's why I asked couldn't take that little musty dog in that doggone restaurant. So after the talent show, that's going to end the episode. We find out that they're finally going to get a reunion. I love this show. I don't get very many views on the videos. So again, I have two shows. It's definitely a labor of love. And apparently that is going over into the viewers. It's not that many people that's actually viewing the show. So, you know, people are uploading data. And then with me being a smaller content creator, my videos are now being pushed. Plus, you know, the larger content creators that do the shows, that's the only people that's watching. So they push me up in the algorithm, like and comment and subscribe on the video, because there's not that many of us doing these videos. And it's a fun show. And I want them to succeed because I love the show. Hercules. Like I said, they get a reunion. And I hope they're able to do both seasons in this reunion, do a compound reunion, because they needed one last season. Somebody needs to call Jordan and her wig to the carpet. Somebody needs to call Bria and her little dog too to the carpet. Somebody needs to tell Summer she's an emotional mess. Somebody needs to tell Shanice to put some clothes on. And that, my friends, is going to end this episode. Summer House Martha's Vineyard, an unexpected guest. I love this episode. I love the episode. Some people didn't like it, but it was still cool to me, as usual. I love this show. I don't love people. I love the show. With that, I'm going to close. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell button so you can be notified when I upload a video. And as I do when I close, I'm going to talk about Again, like, comment, subscribe.